My father would lock me in my room, and he would paint it. And he'd close the windows and everything, and he'd make me sleep in there. Made me very lightheaded, and now I don't even remember what certain colors are.
It's Feeny's Mustache. Oh, it's Feeny's Mustache. One day you're gonna see us on trending.
What's going on, fellas? Here we are again. Chapter 54.
Chapter what? What are you saying? 50? It's not chapter 54. It's chapter 4.
Chapter 4, I'm being hip. I'm being with the youth. I'm doing it right. Get off my back, Spyder.
What Genius is really saying here is, there's gonna be a cutscene to open up this mission, so we thought we'd do a quick little intro, say our hellos, and get you off into the cutscene. We'll be right back. Stop embarrassing me, Cannonball.
Oh, I'm embarrassing you. That's really rich.
Welcome to Wiley, Scorpio. Once you're propelled in, I'm gonna find a spot nearby. Don't need any more of these last-second rescues.
You and me both, Tack.
No lava on this side. I like it better already.
All right. Let's see what we can learn from the locals.
So, looks like our task to start this mission is making contact with the locals, Cannonball.
And after what we've been through, that is a nice change of pace. We've been getting our butts handed to us lately. Footage man, especially. What are we at the count now? How many deaths have we hit?
Footage Man is on his 8th death. Rather, he's had 8 deaths, so he's going on his 9th death. We've only been on 3 chapters, so you can see it's going to be a tough one moving forward. I can only see this game getting tougher, and hopefully not more creepy, but I think it's going to get creepier as well.
How could you talk about horror? How could you talk about creeps? All of everything you're trying to make this seem like, and we're looking at that beautiful tree. Look at, what about the foliage right here, Spyder? We got fireflies. This is beautiful. You know, I recently watched the Hey Arnold movie. It's on Netflix right now. It's not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Nobody's sponsored by Netflix. You don't have to say not a sponsor just to drop something. I can't think of one person that's sponsored by Netflix. Netflix doesn't sponsor people. They advertise here and there. That's not even the point. Go, whatever. Do what you're doing. Say what you're saying.
Well, thanks. I don't know why you're so pissed off. You interrupted me, and then you act like, oh, get on with it. Well, stop interrupting me. Anyway, I was watching, Man, you made me lose my train of thought. Oh, the Hey Arnold movie. The Hey Arnold movie, again, on Netflix. What was I even going to say? It's been so long since I first brought it. Oh, that's right. There's a snap for you. Did we get that? Production? Here, let me redo it for you. Oh, that's what it was. See? No one will ever know that was in there. They'll cut that out, Spyder. That's kind of like the editing secret. 90% of the stuff doesn't get used.
Oh, you're telling me that what we've released is the best at what we've come up with? This isn't free flow? Oh, that is very sad. This is not good content. And, I kind of chalked it up to us just, spitballing. But don't tell the viewers at home that this is the best of the best.
Anyway, Spyder, you keep interrupting me. Let me get back to it. What was it? We're talking about Pulp Fiction, right? We got Pulp Fiction, one of my favorite films.
Shh. Enough of the film talk. Enough. We're in a swamp here. I feel like we're gonna get ambushed. It's very creepy down here. Extremely scary.
Oh, yeah, it's real scary, Spyder. Climbing a ladder. Man, you even got me talking quiet now. Ooh, ooey gooey. Or should I say, howdy doody. We found something. Oh, it's an upgrade. Look at them turning gold. What a G.
Ultimate ability upgrades. Well, we've done this before, but which one did we find? Looks like we found one for Mac. Perfect. Barrier. Lethal barrier. I didn't get to read what that said. I'm guessing it has something to do with killing enemies with his barrier.
Not a bad use of context clues. I'm a big fan of context clues. I was a big reader back in school. I mentioned AR, I think back in, or AR tests, I think back in the first video, and man, I love taking the AR test, and can I say a little secret here, Spyder?
I guess, as we're walking in a room, just praying to find an enemy. I'm done with the stories, Cannonball. I just want to get some action here.
Fair enough, but I'm here to make a confession. I took AR tests of books that I already read.
That's the point, big guy. You read the book and you take the test.
No, you're not smelling or stepping in what I'm smelling in. You're misunderstanding me. Check it out. So I read a book. Oh, we found another. Howdy doody.
All right, let's see what this is. Lonnie Ultimate Upgrade. When enemies are hit with melee during Electro Blade 2, 2 nearby enemies are also struck. I don't know how to read that. I'm not a big reader. Go on. What were you saying?
So I would read a book. Let's say I read Harry Potter in the 9th grade. The first book. Now we go into 10th grade.
You don't take AR tests in high school. It was like a middle school or an elementary school thing. So now I know you're lying. I don't even want to hear the rest of it.
Entering another room here. It looking like everybody just would sleep on the floor. Have you seen one bed? I haven't seen a bed here.
I'd fit right in. I haven't been sleeping on a bed.
Oh, that's right. You got kicked out of the Y. Don't forget, anybody checking in right now, this man is in the middle of litigation, I believe.
Look, if they want to listen to it, they can listen to it. I don't want to get into it here. I'll just say that I'm used to sleeping without a bed. I've been sleeping at the park a lot lately, but it's actually not a good idea because of that pending litigation. Let's move on. Let's move forward.
Ooh, looks like something bad happened here, or maybe something good. It's like one of those things you say, hey, this was either a really big fight or a really good party. It's hard to say. Going back to context clues, though, I gotta think it was a big fight, a big scuffle.
I have a cool little statue there. It looks like a hand. Fingers gripping. It's not that cool now that I think about it. I actually don't like that statue. Get that out of here if we can. Do we have the time? I know a guy.
Shh. We're gonna get some exposition here, I think. Exposition? No. Oh, yes. Read the scroll.
The mantle. A terror stalks and desires to consume. Let it be your burden, but let it not feed. The journey. Our ancestors carry you across the world. Their spirits guide and watch over you. The spirit walk. Enter the Fade and journey amongst the ancestors. The path of our people will reveal your burden. The fear. Awaken, reborn. Renewed, not consumed. Your heavy burden transformed. Light as the feather. Face the creature.
Looks like a big bird.
A bird. The feathers. Gran would tell me stories about the Wakatu, a flying demon that all children must face as a rite of passage.
Are you suggesting that thing at the beach?
Yes, the Wakatu isn't mythology. It's real.
That's it. We track this Wakatu down and get a sample of its poison.
Aye, after we figure out what's going on here.
We'll find the villagers. Come on, Scorpio.
Find the villagers. And there's excuse the little jump cuts like that. That's just footage, man. Turning on the character dialogue volume and then turning it back off. So it's kind of a janky cut. I hope to get a raise for having to... Why do I have to bring this up? Why can't production make a note in the description? That's what the description box is for.
Enough complaining. Look, you got your wish. We've got targets. And we're in the middle of a guerrilla mission.
Guerrilla operatives. I love it. I love being a monkey. I would love to be super strong. And I would also love to be covered in hair. I have a problem growing here.
Footage, man. He's not going stealth. He's pulling out the frag. There's a lot of guys here. I think you gotta go stealth, at least at first. Yeah. Sorry about the sound effects. I thought he was gonna come in with a bunch of quick stabs, kind of like prison style. One more. Yep. Doing well, Footage, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, well, this guy's gonna see him. He's right there. Oh, he stuck him. He stuck him. He stuck himself. Look, he's got no arms or legs. He blew himself up with a grenade. Friendly fire, Cannonball.
Friendly fire indeed. He was doing okay, and I think he accident. I don't even think the stick was. I didn't think he mean to. What am I trying to say? He didn't mean to do that.
I don't think Footage Man means me. Now I can't speak. What is going on with us? It's you know what? I think someone painted in this room earlier. I think I was smelling something, and I have a headache, and my throat, it kind of feels like I've been breathing in paint. I have a little bit of experience, not by choice, but when I would...
What are you trying to say? What, did you used to huff paint or something? What is it?
No, when I'd get in trouble, I try not to get into my childhood, but when I would get in trouble, let's say I'd come home with a B-. First of all, my dad would whoop the white out of me. I mean, I would just be pink. Secondly, I mean, this president just slit my throat like that. That's how I felt afterwards. Secondly, he would paint my room, as Footage Man almost makes himself known. Well, what happened there? That was a teammate issue. Nobody knew we were here. Was that Mac?
Whatever, who cares? I love fighting with guns anyway. Let's take it. Let's do it. Looks like we got the OG Lancer. No, excuse me, we still got that grenade Lancer type thing.
Anyway, as I was saying, my father would lock me in my room, and he would paint it. And he'd close the windows and everything, and he'd make me sleep in there. Made me very lightheaded, and now I don't even remember what certain colors are.
Oh, Spyder, I hate when you drop that stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I like when you poo-poo on yourself, but that one's too on the nose. That one just makes me feel sorry for you. I like the stories where you talk about, like, crapping your pants at school and stuff.
We're down, and Lonnie's gonna grab herself a revive. Hasn't done much of that, but she's been there when we need her. And Footage Man is gonna stomp a grenade right there. He's gonna blow himself up again! I called it before it happened. I heard the beeps, Cannonball. Once you hear the beeps, it's all but over.
And production is telling me that marks the 10th death for Footage Man. And poor Keegan, the character, who's actually having to live with these decisions. Jesus. 3 deaths on the map, all explosive.
And he did not see that one coming. I didn't see that one coming. That was beautiful. For the enemy, not so much for us.
I'm in the middle of talking about the death count, and he increases it by 1. See, that's why we only mention it after a few. Maybe we'll mention it at 20. That might be the next time. But be rest assured, 21's coming right after.
He's got the boom shot, and this is a wonderful weapon. You want to talk about a one-shot weapon, which can be confusing because in Gears there is a weapon called a one-shot, which is literally as it sounds. It's kind of like a big laser.
Spyder, stop coaching people. People, they either have played Gears or they'll figure it out themselves. They know the weapons.
All right, all I'm trying to say is a boom shot's very powerful. It's basically a rocket launcher. And good luck not letting that be a one-shot. Look at this. Watch this. Shink. Turning them into goo. And I can only hope that there's fish in this swamp area.
Tickling yourself with that one, I guess. I don't see what's so funny about that. Thinking about fish. You got me. That is funny. I was trying to make you feel bad, trying to make you second guess yourself. That is funny. The idea of fish chomping on these alien bits.
Heads up as Mac puts a grenade down there and does nothing. Doesn't kill anybody. I like the spirit, though. And if you're gonna waste frags, just give them to us, please, Mac. McDonald's, Irishman Butcher, I think is your nickname.
It's been a while since we did that episode. It's hard to say. It's hard to keep it in our memory. Maybe I had a little too much paint as a child, too. But I don't have the... Oh, no! We're on the ground, and we're getting beat that his spit is falling on us, Spyder. He's cracking us to death. Finally, Lonnie comes by. Get a knife in your throat hole. But the damage is done. Keegan has saliva all over him. That ooey gooey alien DNA is coursing through his body, and most likely his mind.
A little dramatic. There's a torque bow guy there. It's a little dramatic. It's just a little saliva. No one ever died from saliva.
This is a bad area we're in. We're completely exposed, and Footage Man is just forced to rush. Blind fire here! It literally is blind fire because he's not touching these guys. There we go. Put one down on the booty. Now you got about 10 more, and a big guy up there on the steps shooting that boom shot.
Well, at least we know we're close to the end. They usually don't send a giant guy until you're about done. I'll say this. Oh, another death. That sounded like a torque bow. I think I heard the torque bow thing, and come right into a blast. Right into an ooey gooey. If I could reuse the phrase, I do love that phrase. And Footage Man being smart, throwing a frag out. It's a good idea against a big enemy, but what I was going to say is I like with the bigger enemies that they put the health bar up. I hated in the old Gears. You never knew. You're just guessing, really. And it's not really much fun. Sometimes, let's say the guy's on one sliver of health and you waste a frag. You didn't have to do that. If like right now, you would never throw a frag.
Spyder, relax. Enough, okay? Enough. I'm going to stop you right there. I think we get the point. As the big guy's done, thanks to Lonnie. Mostly Lonnie. Not really us, I don't think. Or Footage Man. Sorry, I'm identifying with Footage Man, even though that's not me. I tell you what, if I was playing the game out, you wouldn't even see one death. I'd probably play on, what is the hardest one? Insane? The next one up?
Look at this. He's got arrows through him, and what even is that? It's a terrifying creature, and the creepiness continues.
Again, two-man operation opening the door. And again, no one's there. So it's just a lot of the same stuff. Deja vu, veja du.
Back in the foliage here, and it seems like a good place to put a pin in it.
I kind of agree. I know production was talking about don't be making 40-minute episodes anymore. It's not cool. People don't like it. You don't like it. We don't like it. They're killing a naked baby, just a random rogue naked baby. Probably should have stayed hidden because now it's dead. Oh, now here comes its family to die as well. So that's wholesome. At least they'll be in naked baby heaven or hell together. I don't know the rules of their religion or what naked babies are even supposed to do in the afterlife, if they have an afterlife. Some what's the religion where they think watch out sometimes almost get our butt blown up. I'm busy rambling, trying to fill air. You can talk at some point too, Spyder.
Oh, it was very interesting watching you stumble through that. I'm content to just sit here. I was actually trying to wrap up the episode, but I guess we're not going to do that. When are we going to do that? Guys? Picking up frags, switching out frags. Seems like a good spot. A good segue. Hello? Is anyone going to answer me? Is production, please? You're looking at me, you're nodding, you're shaking your head.
They just gave you a thumbs up and a thumbs down. So their right hand was thumbs up, their left hand was thumbs down. How are we supposed to interpret that, guys? It's not funny. We're on air right now.
I guess we're going. I don't know. Dropping ammo. Haven't seen that all mission, I don't think.
It's not surprising. I think we also didn't see footage man using anyone's abilities, but I may have missed it. Okay, we're getting the signal. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. As we pick up this upgrade, let's check this out real quick. It's a MAC upgrade. Increases the width of max barrier by 30%. Alright, we'll split this one into two. We'll see you guys over on the next one.
Spyder and Cannonball.
We out!